Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, today on Friday, President Uhuru Kenyatta was addressing mourners during the burial of his first cousin, a veteran rally driver, Kibadi Muigai. And without hiding his thoughts about the rising influence of Kenyan youth on political discourse, this is what Uhuru Kenyatta was able to say. I quote him: "The problem of the people nowadays is people are afraid. Gen Zs are the story of the future. Fight for your rights. Fight to ensure you are getting what is rightful yours. Don't stand and watch as your wealth is taken from you. Everything is worth fighting for. If you do not fight for it, don't cry if it's taken away." That is Uhuru Kenyatta's advice to Gen Zs. And he even went on to ask his daughter to join the fight and continue standing and defending that which belongs to them. That is Uhuru Kenyatta alitaja jina ya msichana wake Gina. Join the fight. Stand for what belongs to you.
Shida ya watu siku hizi, everybody ana sijui mumeogopeshwa, sijui even you Gina, naona rudi uingie hii majenzi, nyinyi ndio the story of the future. Fight for your rights bwana. Sio kukakaa hapo wakaa hapo mambo mali yenu ichukuliwe na nini, mumeitolea jasho. Msikubali, pambaneni, muhakikishe mumepata haki yenu. Mnasikia nyinyi? Sio kukaa hapo tu. Kuna kitu inadumu. But everything is worth a fight for. If you don't fight for it, ikienda mtu asilie. Msimame mupiganie haki yenu. Na mko na hawa watoto wamebaki ambao wako tayari kupigania haki yao. Waungane pamoja nanyi. Can't just stand there and let people take your hard-earned sweat. Dunia iendi namna hiyo. Muwe watu ambao hawataogopa, wataishi kama my friend. Ameenda detention, si alitoka na akaendelea na maisha. Hata nyinyi teteeni haki ze. Sio kukaa tu munaogopa. Kuogopa sasa ni sisi tutulie sisi. Nyinyi ndio mko na nguvu ya kupambana na hiyo watu. But we are behind you. Muendelee namna hiyo.
Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, Uhuru Kenyatta is a politician. He has served as the president, the highest office ever anyone would be interested to serve in. And after that, he is here as a retired president. But somehow active in this current politics. Now, so having understood that, you must know that Uhuru is a politician. And so, because I see Kenyans are somehow confused with this statement, because it is coming barely 2 months after a symbolic handshake with the President William Samoei Ruto at his private residence in Ichaweri. This happened on December 9th, where Ruto ferried God to Ichaweri, and they had that symbolic handshake. Again, it has come at a time when today, this statement happened today, when is it 3 or 4 people seemingly sponsored by Uhuru Kenyatta's side took an oath of office after vetting in the National Assembly. And this happened when William Ruto, 'Ruto' 'did 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 ' select them. Ruto nominated them for CS position. We are talking about William Kabogo. We are talking about Lee Kinyanjui. And we are talking about the former CS for Health, Mutahi Kagwe. So today they were taking the oath of office, and Uhuru was here with this statement. But we know very well that these people are sponsored by him to this government. That's a confusion inakujia hapo. Wananchi wanaanza kushangaa tuko wapi? Is Uhuru with us? Is he supporting us? Or what is he supporting? But above all, okay, is he telling us that in as much he has sponsored people to this government, he will be advising this government accordingly to allow Kenyans to have their rights respected? Ama inakusudia nini? Because, sponsoring your people to this cabinet, then you become an advisor to this cabinet, just like Raila Odinga. And Uhuru Kenyatta's statement is closely to Raila Odinga's statement. That is now again where another confusion comes in. Raila stood in presence of William Ruto after his party invited him to Homa Bay for a football tournament and told him to stop the ongoing abduction in this country. Then Ruto stood and agreed that he will stop the ongoing abduction. Another confusion. So we are here. Two people who are in Azimio are speaking same language, encouraging the youth. But then looking deeper into that, they are also here helping William Ruto to solve a political problem. There is a political equation that occurred. Number one, caused by Gen Zs. Ruto had to dismiss his cabinet. Then later, we were told experts came from ODM side. They came in to help him stabilize his government. So ODM came in to stabilize that which Gen Zs had destabilized. But they want to speak like they're speaking for Gen Zs. This one is being questioned. Another issue is that Uhuru Kenyatta has come in when Ruto is facing turbulence. Is it turbulence? Turbulence from Mount Kenya. The political equation in Mount Kenya. The difference that occurred between him and Rigathi Gachagua. Now Uhuru comes in with his people to bring his support to the table, to stabilize Ruto's leadership. That is an attempt he's trying. So he stand to help William Ruto be assured of his leadership. So these two are helping William Ruto to govern and thwart any attempt to kick him out of power or destabilize him. What were Gen Zs pushing for? After they learned that this government has no any interest of working for them. When they said stop finance bill, people refused. Then they said Ruto must go because then he's the one directing and driving everything in this country, from National Assembly to the judiciary and to the executive. Then they said Ruto must go. The position of the youth in this country is that the man in the State House must go. So anyone who helps the man in the State House to stabilize his leadership and stamp his authority, he becomes an enemy of the people. And so Raila Odinga, and as of late, my best president Uhuru Kenyatta, wote wako hapo. Sasa hii ni confusion. The focus should be on the people that Uhuru has sponsored to this cabinet. But today the discussion is about Uhuru standing with Gen Zs. These are politicians trying to buy your patience and bring in a confusion in and focus about what is going on in the country. Na watu wangele mambo ya swearing in. Lakini naongelea mambo ya Uhuru kusimama na Gen Z. He's trying to thwart something. So, in as much they are telling us to fight for our rights, they are also here to help Kasongo in one way or another. Sasa msimamo wao uko wapi? The only good thing Uhuru and Raila Odinga can do is to tell William Ruto the truth. Now they are his friends. They can offer their counsel to the president and tell him that he must accept to lead within the constitution parameters. Freedom of speech is there. He must listen to the people and solve their problem. That's the only way they can help us